Okay, well here are the two DLC teams, so that's interesting. We have... This is a good matchup for Wood Elves, to be quite honest. Especially the big TV advantage. So, that's probably too much to explain too much, but let's have a look. He's got a starting Lizardmen team, which are quite weak to war dancers. So he's got 6 guys that are really strong, but really immobile. 4 guys that are really fast, but really soft and squishy. And a really big guy who's really strong and really immobile. He will be getting a wizard though, probably. And then my team has got 2 guys for free, but they're a bit crap. A block lineman who's blocks the best skill in the game. He's pretty good. A frenzy war dancer instead of strip ball because I like surfing people, and it's kind of like a poor man's tackle. The mighty blow war dancer because mighty blow's really good, getting 1 mighty blow blitz in a turn, and he'll take tackle next, so that there's no need for this guy to have tackle. Right, he'll 200k. He'll probably go Babe and Wizard, I expect. Well, yes, this is the perfect match to watch because this will showcase the two, Wizard and Babe. This will showcase the two DLC teams a little bit. I would definitely suggest trying Dark Elves first. Yeah. Just less than $1. The Ballsack. So the Wizard's going to make things interesting, definitely. Yeah, Lizards are very unique, yeah. Very unique. Not even just at the moment, just they're very unique in general. So this is a setup that I copied off the internet, kind of, but it's off a very good player. The idea being, I expect, that being a little bit offset is good. And you don't really care about protecting your linemen that much. You care about protecting these 3 players. Normally I do something similar but a little bit different. But really because there's a thing called the rule of 5 where you can only protect 5 players at kickoff. Essentially by moving this guy across, this guy down, this guy across, this guy down, this guy across, you can protect 5 players. But Wood Elves only need to protect 3 players, so you might as well get further up the pitch. So that's the defensive formation. Right. Good.
This is Sparta!
Exactly, Aguirre Weeks. That is a pro tip. Copy end zone and peak W. Absolutely. You know, go on Fumble. Look at the replays of Malmere, end zone, peak W, Tarabarala, Azure, Purple Chest. You know, all of these kind of people. Even Jimmy Fantastic if you want. Oh yeah, I did a little bit of clumsy. Yeah, that was a mistake. I'll choose to ignore the sack though. Ignore it at your peril. You do say that, Shawnee, but no, they're good. The best introduction was what Aguirre Week said, which was no, the best way is BL and GF, which is BL and GF, bad luck and get fucked. That is a great thing. Greeting. Yeah, catch skinks kill me. Yeah, I mean that is genuine pro tip advice. Is watching fumble, really good fumble coaches. So the first thing is, did he have to re-roll it there? Maybe not. He's got a source in the backfield. That's not a bad idea. But I think we're safely going to go for the mighty blow blitz here and split his defense. The object of this turn. Ah, shit! Should have done it with a frenzy one, maybe. So when you've got L's in this kind of situation, you want to split their defense so that their front line can't get back to help the pressure you're putting on their balls. And this isn't going to be perfect, but should be able to put some pressure on. I don't really like that. I don't really like putting him in there, even though there's kind of nowhere else for him. Really don't want the Crocs to tie up two people, so I'm going to put a guy in the Crocs, even though it's kind of stupid. And I'm going to have to bears this guy through. And everyone else, although it sucks getting punched by a Saurus, as you can see, they do sometimes fail and give you openings. This guy could maybe run around. It just doesn't achieve much though. So you've always got a balanced risk with reward. He can free up a Saurus here by blocking him off. There's no real way to stop that, because even if I moved there, dodged him out and moved him there, he could block there and block there. So I can't stop this Saurus getting freed up, and this one's free anyway. So I think it just ended the turn. 77% with vampires. It depends what form, where you are seeking. Yeah, I guess 80% is good no matter what. Yeah, combination. Because as you can see from the previous game, the bad dice nearly fucking killed it. So yeah, it did suck having the two. It's really bad having your two wardens on the same side, I think. I think you want to try and keep them apart. That's why I was thinking about running the frenzy guy over here. Yeah, Vamps can really get dicked by ones. Yep, they really can. Yeah, if that guy with the Lizardmen was any good last game, it would have been a disaster. But as it was just a fun game. So he didn't even free up a Saurus. It's kind of tempting to jump in for this, I guess. Because with 3 rerolls, you can go for it. You could get the recovery. You could block him and then he could seal off that gap. Otherwise, it might just have to be the. Oh, I could go this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, he's made a bad mistake there. because I didn't need to go that way. Now this guy can just go this way. Yeah, okay, so right, I'm definitely going to go for the Ballsack. Let's admire the Ballsack. Right. Leap in. Come on, it's not even hard. 8 times out of 9 this works. Me. We put him there to maybe get a scatter here. Oh, I just caught it. Random. So get his mate in. And he could go on there, but it doesn't really help too much. Maybe what would be better would be to try and stop these guys getting back. So he could block and free up him. One of these guys could just dodge away and get there. That's a little bit risky. He's getting 3 dice at the moment because he's got 4 with the assist. So it's a good idea to cancel his assist actually. And I think this 1 dice is worth it. Oh no, this 1 dice is better obviously. Because even if it's a skull, he's still tied up next to a dude. But we got lucky and got the POW. So now he can stop this Saurus getting back. Maybe running around with this guy would be better. So that, because at the moment he could block him on a 1 dice and get him up. So I think running around there, not too bad. Like, dodging with Wood Elves is always dodgy because they have got armor 7. And that's maybe bad. But he is a loner, so I don't care too much about sending him down with it. Hello, Sage. Nice Ballsack, Jimmy. Very clean. Thanks. Did he get the POW? Yeah, he got the POW. Sure he did. Yeah, that was a... Yeah, to be fair, the War Dancer did catch it casually, but that wasn't that good because the other War Dancer could have run around and picked it up. Oh, do you know what I totally forgot that game was on? Was there not 4 dead War Dancers? That's what I was hoping for. So there's no clear winner in the race then. Interesting. So I don't think there's a lot he can do to get the ball safe here. Maybe he should have bolted 1. But oh, he's unlucky. 1 in 9. Was this guy stunned or not? I wasn't paying attention. So that's a 2 dice. Oh no, because he's there. Ooh. How irritating. So there's no way of getting there without a reroll. Like without a dodge, there's no way of getting a dodge play here because they're both stunned. Would we like to get a guy here? And he can't do without 2 2+ rolls. Very interesting. If he can push, then he can blitz him off, and then okay. So it's got to be. This has got to make the block first because push is okay. So he can mark him up. He can mark him up. And this guy can cancel the assist. There. Ooh, should have moved there to also stop him moving when he stood up. So that was bad. Right. So we've got the push. We can follow to cancel his assist. And now this just needs a push. But even better, put him down. So he ain't got block. Make it roll. Score because he's got no rerolls. Oh, I never do that normally, but I just want to try and win more. Actually, I shouldn't have done it because the whole point is to show people how to play. That was not really the best way to play, because probably what you should have done in that situation. Nice clean Ballsack. Alright. Oops. Oh yeah, could have just 2D'd him away. Yeah, that was very true, Bean Beanie. Yeah, that's actually, that wouldn't have been bad. In fact, would have probably been good. You do get tunnel vision when you're playing. This is the thing, when you're playing a game, you do get tunnel vision with it. So, it's kind of tough. It's kind of tough to play a game, because you do get utensil. Thank you, Grumsley. I've never been called a utensil before. So yeah, actually, so if it was actually this was a proper pro guide, I guess it would have been to have stalled there. And that's probably what I should have done, because I wasted the reroll there to get a touchdown, which probably would happen that next turn anyway. But I'm just greedily going to try and score as much as possible with this team, and I should have kept that in mind. Yeah, of course you make more mistakes later. The later you play, that's why I'm playing a new team, not one that I care about a great deal, like my chaos that already died. So now he's going for a really strong cage, which of course still doesn't matter that much against Wood Elves. Still just a cheeky leap in. That's cool, Tisquan. Oh, see, no rerolls. This was the reason of going for it, because you've got to figure, once the guy who doesn't have Wood Elves is out of rerolls, things get pretty difficult for him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. GA Fighter scattering on the ball for something maybe really exciting. Is that worth it? I think it might be worth it. So let's tie up the skinks, because although they're fast, they are only agility 3, and agility 3 is not really very good. Well, it's not super reliable, and super reliable is what you want. No, I don't even need to use the root. Let me get there. Yeah, in fact, screw it, let's just go with a random dude. We're just trying to get a push. Oh, take the skull. So that's an important thing, is if you have someone like Billy Big Bollocks, and you roll a double skull, and the double skull isn't going to hurt you too much, then it's okay to take it. You don't have to reroll every failed roll. As it turns out, that was probably a good one to reroll. Never mind. Lizards are a 1 in 9 race, yeah, they're tough early on. because although they've got early on they've got lots of strength 4 and strength 5. All their blocks fail 1 out of 9, and then they've got these that are kind of dodgy, and all their dodges fail 1 out of 9. Like all of them, even in the 7 tackle zones. But yeah, later on, obviously, they get agility 4 on a skink, and they get block on the Saurus, and things start going right for them. So just going to do this first. Try to get a push. So as you can see, that one was just not even. Was hardly even bad. Now he can just make a little dodge there. This War Dancer could even leap into this, and I think I probably will. You can block him first, because he's got a block. Wouldn't have done it if he didn't. So, do a blitz because it's funny. And to be fair, there's not a lot else to do. Because if this ball goes out there, then the other one can run through here. Maybe it's better to run him through there first. Yeah, also, he's just more tackle zones than the ball. Well, actually, could just hit this skink. That is probably better. Yeah. Because there's plenty of turns left. Just don't fail a leap. Hey. Chat shit. Get banned. Injured. Nice. Well, that's also a weakness of the skinks, is they get injured very easily. He could now dodge away, because he's just going to get 2 dice by Saurus. He's still got dodge. So let's go here. Then he can hand off to... Oh no, he's blitzed. He can make a GFI and a dodge. Yeah. So that was a nice little Ballsack. Could he GFI again? I don't think it achieves anything particularly. And don't have to use the last reroll. And this is still easy to get 2 dice on him. But it would be easy whatever happens, you just got to push him and he wins round. Ooh, the only bad thing is the wizard. But it's only even 3 players. These guys just can keep him occupied. That is the true prophet. Oof. So yeah, so he's done exactly what I knew he'd do. And then oh yeah, that was the reason of making the extra GFI, because now he pushes him into another 2D. But he got the power anyway. But with no rerolls, yeah, okay, should have made that GFI. Injured. So the apothecary's getting used whatever it is. Oof. Because War Dancers are literally too good. And now it's looking pretty strong. But yeah, that was a mistake by me. I thought there was no advantage to getting there, but the advantage was that he wouldn't. He couldn't have got hit back into him. So he did a pretty good play there. Jujuzombie. Oh no, I like balls. And now it's in no tackle zones at all. So yeah, that was a pretty good result for him. Still got the frenzy guy though to hunt him down next turn. Wait. It feels like he's failing a lot of things, But of course, he doesn't have any rerolls, so it's almost inevitable that he's going to fail a lot of things. So obviously straight in for the frenzy blitz. Hey. So the idea of doing it that way was so that if that second one had been a push, he could have blocked it, but instead he just caught it. That is funny. Now he can dodge away. And he can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, pass it to him, he can dodge away, he can dodge away. Ooh, he can't really dodge away. If there's a guy there, 1, 2, there's a guy here. Also, he could just run away to there. And then the catcher can get to there. There. Then this guy's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I think he's probably going to be safe here. And here. So you see that's a screen because there's 2 squares. So if there's all tackle zones there, so it's pretty difficult to get through multiple dodges. Well, 1 dodge, but you know there could have been multiple dodges. So this guy 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, GFI can't reach without dodging. And because he's agility 1, chances are he'll fail any dodgy attempts. No need to free these guys up. Or him really. The other guy's slow. So he's going to roll some dice. Doesn't matter if it fails. Apart from he might die. Because with everything in Bloodbowl, you guys can die a lot. No, to be honest, right, I'll be honest with you, Crumsley. With the Legion League games, I would have uploaded them, but the first one I accidentally deleted, and that was really good. The draw against Russ, where it was just 1 misplay, and then I could have said that that was where the misplay was. But I accidentally deleted that one, and that was like I was actually happy about it at the time. So then that meant that I didn't want to upload all the ones that I wasn't happy about when I couldn't upload the one that I was happy. No, I was happy about that game, honestly. A draw, all that team value down. He got the final of the playoffs as well. He lost to Dark Elves, who actually had a good team. So. Oof. Every dice roll without a reroll is so scary for him. Also, this is my frenzy guy, so unless he puts in some protection here. Yeah, I'm not gonna. That Brett game is totally not a real game. Yeah, Russ didn't manage to do that. Yeah. Russ didn't win. He got the final and lost. So unless he protects this skink from getting served somehow by like putting a skink here. Oh, yeah, skinks are quite fast, so he could make these dodges. Well, it's not that bad because it's still just a 2 dice, just requires a push to make a dodge away. So this guy can just block him and not surf him. It is a shame to not surf. Hey, double skull again. Now the rolling double skull is 1 in 36, but there was only a 1 in 9 chance to fail. Like there's a 1 in 9 chance to fail with that action was a 1 in 9 failure. So the fact that he rolled a double skull didn't really matter. Now here, I wouldn't normally want to score. Maybe try and get get the catcher out here or something and get these two guys on their feet, like over here somewhere. Like get him to there, move him to there, get the catcher out somehow, and then blitz him around and stall. Something like that is probably what I'd try. But with him having the wizard, I think it's safer to just get this POW and then score. No blue balls for him. Nice blue balls. Ah, yeah. Oh, great, finally. Poor old blue balls. So he's only got one turn, so he's probably not going to be able to one turn. You've got to be wary of some people being able to score a one-turn touchdown. This guy's pretty good actually, so he could score a one-turn touchdown, but with no rerolls, the chances aren't great. So just concentrate on protecting the players from getting hit. I could show the anti one-turn touchdown defense, but I really don't think it's worth doing it, and it exposes your players to get blitzed. That this was the Lizards' drive, and it's still the first half. I did actually upload mine and Crumsley and my game. Actually, I have uploaded both games in with the pussy cages. It's there. So you can check that out if you wish to see me drawing. There is the potential for a 4-0, yeah. See, because that's the thing, Wizards against Wood Elves just aren't that effective because they can almost score whenever they want. And they're not that concerned about protecting the ball because, sure, you might get the ball. Like there, he recovered the ball, but it just didn't matter because I can just get it back again. And that it's so skewed toward like against bash teams, but then bash teams can sometimes obviously steamroll teams as well. So it's all pretty interesting. Hello Siege. No, the team with the strength 4 died due to getting a bad matchup and then bad dice, basically. And one, well, obviously every game you make loads of mistakes, but one particular mistake was brutally punished with 2 cards, and after that there was no coming back. Not against a team with 10 skills more and a wizard. Yeah, PW does use a run assassin, though that is only in res formats, it must be said. So he's left his Saurus in range of the Mighty Blow guy, which is fun. So let's smash this Saurus to pieces with Mighty Blow. The king of skills. I'll even re-roll it if it's not a knockdown. It is a knockdown. That was disappointing. Alright, see you Tisquan. Thank you for watching, sir. And following as well. I don't have the I don't have the alerts on, but thank you Tispan and Scott of Darwin, and Kingpin, and Ancient Goddess, and Nerdle Pro. Thank you for watching and following. Unfortunately, Twitch alerts do not always work. But thank you very much, guys. Yeah, the Elite Agility case warrior in that order was amazing. That's exactly what I said, Crumsley. Yeah, he was going for the leap very long legs. And then rolled agility even better. Okay, now we get to see the fabled dedicate half of my team to surf your one guy. Move. Made famous in such places as the internet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Need 2 assists there, cancel that assist there. We can do a pass for star player points, seeing as I believe this will take up half of the team to accomplish this task. Okay, so the catcher runs around there, or the war dancer. Oh shit, I've got the wrong war dancers. Okay, so the mighty blow guy goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 to cancel that assist. These 2 guys go there and there. He blitzes there, and then somebody dodges to put him out. Yep, this should work with 3 pushes. Oh, nice, a touchback. So here we are. Hopefully this will be a good tutorial for surfing guys who are placed here. Either way, if we put a guy there, then he's got a dodge to go around. So it's better to do the blitz first in case it is not required. Like if this is a power. Nope, it's a push so far. It's another push. Oh no, he's got too many players. Oh, I messed it up. Oh no, I messed it up. Also, it was better to do the dodge there. Oh shit. So much for that brilliant professional thing. Now it's a 1 in 9 chance instead of 1 in 36. Alright, I got lucky. Well, there you go. It was nearly perfectly done.
This is Sparta!
Goodbye. That's his player off the pitch anyway. Yeah, I didn't think of that. Beautiful. Now we could pass it to the catcher. And he's actually in a ready-made cage as well. That's actually pretty great. And now that levels the lineman. Thank you, Beanie. Yeah, it was a chat shit get served. It was nearly perfect, but left it with an 8 out of 9 instead of a 35 out of 36. To be honest, I didn't think that far ahead. I should have done. Oh, but they get fireballed. They all resisted! I completely forgot he had a fireball. Wow. Unbelievable. You can still surf the catcher here with infinite go for it. Or is it? And that's what you do if anybody wants to fireball you. That's how you play around a fireball. Just put 5 people in a perfect position to get fireballed, and just watch as they make a, what's that, 1 in 4, 8, 16, 1 in 32 chance, and don't get anybody. Well, Zectorman, I can tell you what you can play. You can watch the VOD and watch the game against the Chaos and the game against the Lizardmen. The Lizardman match before this, and it all evens out in the end, doesn't it? You know, I made a 1 in 12, 9-6 block when all I needed was a push against the Chaos. Made multiple 1 in 36 chances of like crucial failures against the other Lizardmen. Yeah, a zap there would have been pretty strong. Also thinking about a surf, he could have zapped this guy. He could have zapped this guy. He could have made 2 dodges and got in here, and then blitzed with a Saurus and surfed the catcher. He could have done that. It's only 1 in 32 shows how disappointing fireballs are. Yeah, true. But there's also a 1 in 32 chance of obliterating the opposing team. So unless he puts somebody like here, this guy's just getting surfed. And now he's doing a thing which a common, not just noobs do, people in the OFL, which by the way you should check out the OFL. Is there a linky somewhere? I don't know where the Old World Football League. Here we are. Check out the OFL. We need a couple of players for this in the Euros. Yeah, I had a fireball that 5 resisted the other day. Well, not the other day, months ago. Ooh, he's got the Crocs in. Would the Crocs like to get surfed? I guess he would. So let's not bother surfing that Saurus, because there's no rush to score now. Whoosh. Do any of these have block? Yeah. Shot shit. Get banged. This guy's even got block in case of a double down. No need.
This is Sparta!
I was wondering how you could fuck me over with my defense. Not disappointed. That's great. Yeah, he does seem a nice chap. Taking it all in his stride. Can make a cage up here now. Just because I guess could have gone down there a little bit, but with dedicating so many to surf, it was a bit difficult. And then we can go try that. Yeah, surfing highlights bit. It would be tough though. So again, this is the weakness of elves. If you do the cheeky dodges out, sometimes you die. But it was just a journeyman, so no real loss. And yeah, now it's the anti-fireball. It's also the anti-skink cage because you don't have a tight cage against skinks. You don't let them have 1 dodge into 1 dice. Obviously with this guy, there is a 1 dice in. But still, you don't want them to let it 1 dice in. And it's 2 1 well, you know what I mean. 1 dodge in is not great against skinks. He is very much taking it well, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it does seem, it is so refreshing to see someone who's actually Play someone who's actually alright and not salty as fuck all the time. So yeah, I think I was thinking he overcommitted here, and it made it too easy for me to go here, which is what I was going to do until he gave me the crocs to surf. And even there, you see, you should have more. I think you should have more. I try to go like parallel to where they are, so I would have a guy here to make it that bit harder to turn around. See, if there's a guy here, you've got to blitz, or here even. You've got to blitz him, and then you could probably only swing around to here. Whereas with this hinge being here, it's easy to go there without even needing a roll. Yeah, War Dancer's shit on all players. They're unbelievable. This would only be a 1 dice surf. So as good as Surfingosaurus is, let's see, he's on 5, he's on 10. So you could get a completion to him. And then get the touchdown. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He can get all the way to there, which means he can get to here without having to roll. He can get to here without having to roll. He can get to here without having to roll. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. But his path takes him through there, so he can go there first. So he can go there. Really like to blitz him with a Mighty Blow War Dancer. He can't make it there without any rolls. So okay, safety first. You can just blitz a Saurus actually, probably. So again, like a loose cage is no bad thing against skinks. Go for the level up. Oh yeah. Well, there's no loner. So he could make the GFI there. That's not bad. And these guys, so what you should do is you should make the rolls that don't require rolls first. Like make the moves that don't require rolls first. But I figured I just didn't care if they were left over there. Maybe should move him to there. But also they would be kind of getting in the way maybe. But there's no need to make that because you can just blitz from there. So just do that. Safety first. Except not really. So now this guy can go there. It just doesn't achieve a lot. See, so then that would have made, if he'd moved there first, the War Dancer would have required a dodge. So, yeah, you can go there. So it's hard to say that, you know, make your safe moves first. It isn't always. See, now look how far we got around there without needing to blitz anybody. That was just a frivolous attrition blitz. Whereas if he put this guy up here, if he blitzed him and just got a push, it would have been tough to get through. How do you keep your sanity after streaks of bad luck and stuff? Well, it's easier if you don't care. And if you watch some of my VODs, you can see the ones where I'm the saltiest are when I've got, like, you know, I'm 10-0 and stuff, and then something bad happens, and those kind of situations. It's always harder when there's more on the line, but I don't care that much about the ladder games usually. Like this one I don't care too much, so it's easier to brush off the bad luck a little bit. But mostly, just by playing a lot, you kind of get used to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Go for it's worth it, I guess, the Surface King. If you play enough, you kind of get used to all the bullshit that happens, and it's not as annoying to you as it once was, basically. You basically just get used to it. And then you're like, shit happens. Or as Crumsley says, I'm already insane. So here, go on the safety route first route here. Normally, I'd probably just stall it out. But with 3 rerolls, and you're only having 1, let's go for the surf. And GFI to score.
This is Sparta!
The salt must flow. I get pissed off. I don't get salty, but I get pissed off about stuff like the bad matchmaker and stuff, you know, like getting matched with really bad games. Oh, double wonded. So I mean, that wasn't good play to make that goal for the score. It really wasn't. There was no, I mean, I was in no danger of him hitting me at all. That was a terrible, terrible goal for it. It was pure greed. Pure greed. But there you go. Yes, I was cutting back on Blood Bowl 2, and I'd meant to just play 1 game tonight. And then here I am, carried on playing randomly. Because I do like Blood Bowl quite a lot, you know. So, and I quite like streaming as well. I like the whole thing. So I do enjoy this whole malarkey. So yeah, that's kind of it. Oh, rage conceded. Rage concede's always fun. Yeah, true, after a few thousand games of saying, oh yeah, that's my secret, that was insane. Yeah, it just leads to a slightly skewed environment where, like, if you look at, it would piss me off at high team value Clumsily all of the conceders. Because when you look at Lupak's team, it was 3,500 TB with 12 legends. It just makes a mockery of the game. And if I ever drew that in matchmaking, I would have been so pissed off. You know, it would have brought a new definition to the word salty. So, conceding just doesn't really matter in Colin, apart from those crazy chaos teams that if you ever got drawn against, you would be pissed off. So yeah, it was a shame about the greed there. It was purely to try and go for the 4-0. And even then, was it worth it? Could have still probably turned him over in 3 turns. But now he's down to 0. 0 reroll. That Saurus is going to make the recovery more difficult. Still, it should be quite easy. He does have frenzy after all. Kind of don't want to surf him. Can't now be a 3+ dodge. Oh. Should have got 3 dice. There you go. Okay, so got the POW. Catch a coin. Go straight to the catcher. You can't make it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So could go for the 2+ handoff to get the points on the ward answer, which, to be honest, is something I'd like to do. So let's move him around there. So again, that was bad play. That was pure greed. But the thing is,
Greed is good. Greed is right. Greed works.
Those little bits of greed can, you know, get your team a little bit better and make the difference in like leagues and tournaments and stuff. If Think Fast tournament. I prefer booms myself. Oh, because it was I Like Balls, wasn't it, scored? So now should probably play with a Apo gone. Should probably play to protect players. So yeah, let's do that. That's probably the right thing to do. So yeah, so this is the standard defense. Ooh, not with a 6-star play point down the line. 3 on the line, tight centre. 1, 2, 3 there, with your best 5 players behind, but obviously with only down to 9 players, it's just like this. But try and get the cheeky 4-0 if we can. But it's not as funny. Dwarf Bride's too much bullshit. Yeah, exactly. If only the mercs worked and stuff. But even then, his team is too good. Once you get to a certain team value, inducements cannot make it fair. Basically, past a certain point. He's got a quick snap like every time. That's funny. Oh yeah. I can't say like GG living the highlight. Oh yeah. Only took till like 1 AM. Oh god, it's pretty late. I didn't really intend to play here till this long, but never mind. I guess this is going to be the last game. Just after getting video quality. Oh, poor old Buster going out. Right, you lost. That's so much. So again, he's out of rerolls. I mean, that I'm not sure. I can't remember what he uses rerolls on. So I don't want to say he's a bad player for using his rerolls when he did. But one of the key skills that you need to develop when using Lizardmen is knowing when to use your rerolls. And maybe, I've got to say maybe because I don't know, maybe he didn't use them well enough. Could mighty block him. Well, let's just not get too greedy. I say don't get too greedy, just get loads of war dances in the backfield. So go for a 2D here with the mighty bro guy. Oh, can he mark him? So let's go for the cheeky tour. Very cheeky. I really don't like making them You don't have to. Obviously, the loner marks the crocs is the ideal. That's also why I put the loner in the centre, because often people will put their big guy in the centre, so if you put your loner in the centre, he'll usually get smashed by their big guy. Smiling face for good months. Buster Gonad. You need a Gonad something on this team. Maybe. Oof, he's surfable. So yeah, he wants a completion and he gets the touchdown. That would be ideal. So he's on 6. You always got to think about getting you guys to 6 and 16 with elves. You can't think about it so much with the other races, but elves, it's so easy to get the cheeky completions for them. And choose who you score with, like, you know, orcs you don't really get to choose who you score with. Lizardmen, funnily enough, you can choose who you score with. With quite consistently you can choose. If it's a close game, you're going to score with whichever skin gets it. But if you dominate, often with Lizardmen you'll dominate people and can choose to score with the swords. Although it doesn't look like it in this game. Lizardmen can, you know, they really overwhelm teams with their strength. But obviously my Wood Elves have just disconnected every turn. And the fact that Isaurus is strength 4 hasn't made that much of a difference. So this guy scores. Also, a very big thing is to make 3 dice blocks whenever you can. Ooh, but he gets the completion. I don't know how I'm going to get the completion. Oh, he blitzes him and then, right, okay. So big thing is get 3 dice blocks wherever you can. Just by being twice the strength, so that assist gets in. What's this? Gets the POW. Nice. Right. He's going to get the blitz in here. GFI. Good. Again, this isn't really optimal play. It's just pure greed. Do a pass. Oh shit. Whee! And he's got it. Wow. Four 0's not good enough. I do apologise. I think 4-0 is my record on Blood Bowl 2. To be honest. So here we are, just same again. Oh no, there's only 1 turn left now. He's got 2. If this was the World Cup qualifiers, I'd care about stopping him scoring. But seeing as I don't really care about stopping him, let's just go back. And let's go here, not here. So it's kind of like a big extended screen, it kind of works. And push these out and make them roll more dice to get the touchdown, I guess. Right, what's he said? Nice development for your team though. On a perfect record, I hope. Yeah, only 3-0. I think. You can, oh shit. You can check out my screen at. How does he even spell Twitch? Gotta plug that. There's a hole. There's no hole. Oh, there's a hole. Okay. So yeah, there's a hole in the defense. But apart from that, I mean, it doesn't matter because he can't get through this hole. But yeah, there wasn't meant to be a hole in the defense. Oh, you Sage. I know, right? I know. I know. Cool. Well, that's good. I'm glad he knows because he was a cool guy. Perfect defense. Let's move him to there. Now it's a proper defense. So yeah, that's what I try to set it up like, and just fucked up. Ooh, it's basically unplayable with the numbers, but it's not so bad when you've only got 5 players like that, I guess. Good thing he's not the mage. Oh no, Ballsack. Oh, the Ballsack brothers are tough, I'll give them that. Oh my god, I'm gonna have a look at these things then. Yes, that's an interesting picture of. Yes. Yeah, I do love that picture of Jesus, buff Jesus. Hope he fouls the loner. No, he should foul it. He should foul this to go now. Is this guy even in range? I can't tell. Yeah, he is just. So one push gets him out of range. So there's no need to go in with. There's no need to leap in anyway, is there? Stop a touchdown. It's such an antisocial thing to do to try and stop his touchdown. Especially with no reroll, no apple. Yeah, not even gonna try. Why people don't vanity pass? It's his turn 15, so he can score a touchdown. He doesn't really want a vanity pass. He can do this. Oh yeah, he did foul alone. Hey, he got injured. Niggled injury, good. Get out of it, Lona. Kick to the gonads. Got him. Right, so let's put these guys here. Because really not too concerned about stopping anything. Still a little bit concerned. It's unnatural not to care at all. Defend down. Get wrecked by Mighty Blow. Shame no Kaz. So all he's got to do is blitz him, and then it's like not even dodges, is it? But who cares? Who even cares if you win 4-0 for 1? If this was the World Cup, then obviously this would have been swarmed, and on a 3+ he would have been pushed back basically. But don't care too much about the same as last game. I think last game was a 4-1, was it? I don't know. I gave him a big out, and he's making it 3 dice like he should have. He should do, but this guy's in the way now. So now he's going to have to dodge. So he should not put him there. Yeah, he really did that wrong because now he's got to. He should have put the 3 assists there, Well, even there, the 3 assists here, and then blitzed into there, and then gone back. And now he's got to make a few dodges. Yeah, he played that badly, to be fair. He failed it or he scored it, one of the two. Oh! GG, too late. Game not found. I really hate that you can't write GG at the end. But there you go. Hopefully that was a bit of a tutorial for Woodell's, maybe. I don't know. It was obviously really one-sided. The luck was maybe obviously a bit tilted in my favour, but on the other hand, he only had 2 rerolls. He was down team value, so it was a tough matchup anyway. Nearly outblocked him. That's the thing. A lot of people don't make enough blocks with Woodell's, but nearly got as many blocks as him. But the thing was, it was just a hard matchup for him. He's got no block, so he's failed it or scored it. Cheers, Andy. I know, right? I'm never sure whether the screen goes blue, doesn't it? So you know something's happened. Yeah, the niggle loner took the MVP, but it doesn't matter. He was the MVP. He was a good moment. You know, the fans gave his life for the team. The poor guy. He's been a journeyman all his career. Never got his big break. He finally comes in and gets stomped on to death by a skink. So he kind of did deserve it. So yeah, it was a really tough match for him. So he couldn't really expect to do a lot, to be fair. So we've got a few level ups. Double will be guard because we already have the mighty blow. Catcher. Okay, takes block. Almost tempted to take sidestep first for the one turning. And the mighty blow guy gets tackle. So that was nice level ups, really. If only the level 10 guy had got the double. Level 10 star player points. So now he's going to have to be the focus of the SPP farming as much as possible. Every time we get to choose touchdowns, well, apart from the next one on the frenzy guy, for sidestep. So he can't get counter-served. All of the star player points focusing will be on him so he gets blodge. I really don't like going guard first skill. I really like going mighty blow and then hope for piling on. But seeing as we already have a mighty blow ward answer, I think it's not really worth piling on. Ah, thank you, jujuzombie. Yeah, that was pretty cool. Pretty cool. Very, very cool guy. I couldn't think of a way to say it without sounding condescending. But I thought you had a very good attitude, and it was nice to play someone who wasn't a dick in matchmaking, as most people are, or like silent. They're either silent or a whiny little piece of shit. So it was good to play someone that wasn't whiny or silent. So yeah, the invert plays lets you move your players around. So I like to have the guys with the most skills at this side, and I like to have my positionals at the top and linemen below. And so now he's got more star player points, he can go there and stuff like that. But that's what I do. It does affect which number they are as well, but I don't really care about the numbers so much as knowing what the fuck everything is. Yeah, maybe they should have just had it pulling them around. That would have made a lot more sense in this day and age, wouldn't it?